Former Utah Governor Gary Herbert met Pope Francis just a few years ago.
He's joining us live tonight here on 2 News at 5 to talk about that experience. Governor Herbert, thanks for joining us tonight. What do you remember from that meeting with Pope Francis?
Well, it was a humbling experience. What was really telling to me was his compassion, his love for his fellow man, and the fact we all can do better. I know as we met him, he said, "Now you're the couple from that Mormon city, Salt Lake City," which we were. And we talked with him about some of the things we were doing there. I was on a trade mission to Italy and stopped in at Rome, and they'd arranged for me to meet with him. As he left, we gave him a little gift. It was a Native American pottery I have a foster brother who's a full-blooded Navajo, and we presented that to him. He was very gracious in taking it. And then he said, "I'd like to ask you a favor." And I said, "Fine, what would you like us to do?" And he says, "Would you mind praying for me? I asked to pray for many people. I'd like to have you pray for me." And it showed the humility of the man and his compassion and concern, and he's trying to do what God would have him to do, and he needed the help and asked us to pray for him. And we certainly did. We were happy to do that. It was just a great, wonderful experience, lifting me up and buoyed up my own spirits.
Many people talk about that humility and compassion he had. I'm sure after you spoke with him, you were able to watch how he interacted with other people. Many times people said they were surprised by how he let children come up to him. He took time and spoke to other people. Did you notice that?
We did, although we had a lot of people, security around him. And this is the Vatican, which is, everybody knows, the smallest city country in the world, about 108 acres of land. 800 people. So it's a unique situation when we're there at the Vatican. You see some pictures there of me presenting him this Native American pottery. But he was just concerned about every man. And he was really concerned about those who were downtrodden, those who were underprivileged. What can we do to help each other? We share a belief in the fatherhood of God and the brotherhood of man, which all of us should share in some form or fashion, saying if we knew that and believed it, we'd treat each other a lot better.
Governor, was that the biggest takeaway from that very brief conversation you had with him that day?
You know, his humility, his compassion, his love for his fellow man, his ability to work. They gave us a tour of the Vatican, one of his assistants, and said he doesn't live where the Pope normally lives. He lives with the regular priests. Again, showing his humility in such a renowned calling as Pope of 1.3, 1.4 billion people in the world. Again, I was impressed with his humility and his compassion.
I'm sure he'll be remembered by many here in Utah and around the world for that. Governor, thanks so much for sharing those moments with us.
Thank you.
Stay with 2 News, both on air and online, for more on the death of Pope Francis and his funeral services. Be sure to download the 2 News mobile app to get the latest updates sent right to your phone.